Hey guys, welcome. In one of my previous videos, 7 more things you need to know about the Polaris. The thing number 4, I did a test and concluded that during boost, the more engine pips you give to the Polaris, the more maneuverable it becomes. Put it in another way, when boost is engaged, the more engine pips you give to the Polaris, the higher degrees per second you can roll and pitch and yaw. So the amount of engine pips or the amount of engine powers has a direct relationship with the boosted maneuverability. Now, this discovery is either something new that CIG hasn't told us about it, or it is something that a few of us has discovered. So it deserves further and deeper investigation. But before we do that, first thing, let's give credit to whom the credit is due. This discovery is not made by me, but by one of our friends in our org. His name is James. Actually, his name is X the Great James X. Yep. Now, second, the legend himself, Olakin, also sent me some detailed information regarding this discovery. Olakin is the creator of Star Citizen Ship Performance Viewer website. And this website is one of our most trusted and knowledgeable friends in Star Citizen. I don't think any serious Star Citizen players can play this game, can live without it. So thank you, Olakin and your team, for creating this website, and especially for keeping this website always up to date, as timely and as accurately as possible. Now, let's get on to our test, shall we? So this is the 4.1.0 PU, the live patch. First question I want to figure out is if this is a thing in the PU or not, or this is something that is completely new in the PTU. It's easy to test. I'm going to do a maneuverability test for this Polaris. I'm going to pitch up with 1 pip to engine. And now I'm going to engage boost. And then give full pip to engine. Full power. I don't see the difference. Let's try again. Pitch up. Engage boost. Now you can feel the speed is like this. And now I'm going to give full power to engine. I think the boost also increased a little bit. Right, let's try the roll. Roll left and engage boost. Now I'm gonna give full power to engine. Full power to engine. Oh, I think the roll speed increased a little. Yes, when I reduce engine pip to 1 and give, yes, I think this is something. But in the PTU, when I test the Polaris, this is more significant. But this is definitely not something new in the 4.1.1 PTU. Because you can feel in the PU, the Polaris does the same thing, but the degree is less. So it's almost inconceivable. Let's try again. Roll right. Engaging boost. And this is the roll degrees. So if I'm giving only 1 pip to engine, you can see it slows down a little. I give full pip to engine, increase the roll a little. So yeah, so that's tested. Now going back to 4.1.1 PTU. What is going on in the PTU? What the heck? Yeah, CIG better do something about this because we're about to have the Invictus launch week. And players can just fly whatever ships here. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. Now, let's test this one more time. In the 4.1.1 PTU, engage boost. I have 1 engine pip. Now, give full power to engine. You can see dramatic increase in speed. Rolling left. I have full engine power right now. Engage boost. And then reduce engine power to only 1 pip. You can see dramatic reduce in speed. So as we have tested, this feature is not new in the 4.1.1 PTU, but especially for the Polaris. In the PTU, it is a lot more significant. Now, this is the picture that Olakin sent me. Let's take a detailed look at this. Oh, is there someone want to salvage my ship? Oh, maybe he wants to salvage my ship. Oh no, I'm in trouble. So the official name for this is called Angular Velocity Multiplier. So if I'm understanding this chart correctly, we have two factors we need to consider. One is the engine pips. The other is the angular velocity multiplier, which eventually boils down to the increased boosted maneuverability. I could be wrong, but one of the axes should be the engine pips or engine power axis. Most likely is going to be the y-axis from 0% engine power to 100% engine power. X-axis is going to be the angular velocity multiplier, which indicates the boosted maneuverability. So simple understanding is when the engine pip goes up 10%, 20, and all the way to 100% engine power, now you've reached the highest angular velocity multiplier. This will be the highest boosted maneuverability. So for a Polaris, the non-boosted maneuverability is 10, 8, and 14 degrees per second, pitch, yaw, and roll. And the boosted maneuverability is 15, 12, and 28 degrees per second. And you cannot reach the boosted maneuverability by just giving one engine pip while boosting. You can only reach the highest boosted maneuverability when you give full engine power. According to this chart, the higher the engine pip you give, and the closer you get to the highest boosted maneuverability. Now, the question is, does this only apply to the Polaris or does it apply to all other ships? I asked Olakin about this and he said it does apply to other ships, but I want to test it myself. So let's test it now. Let's test on the Hammerhead. So pitch up and boosting now. Now giving full engine power. Yes, you can see quite significant. The pitch is a lot better. And by the way, the more engine pip you give, the faster your boost recharges. So now I'm going to give one engine pip and roll right, boost. And that's the speed, giving full engine power now. Wow, significant increase in the roll maneuverability. Roll with full engine pip with boost, now reduced to only one engine pip. Ooh, look at that, slows down significantly. So now let's test some smaller ships. If this also applies to the smaller ships, this could have really significant application impact on how we fly our ship, how we do dogfights. Because during dogfights, for some ships, we might not able to give full power to engine, which means we will not be able to reach the full boosted maneuverability. And maneuverability is extremely important during a dogfight. So this could have serious applications. Okay, next ship is the Constellation. Pitch up, engage boost, giving full power to engine now. Ooh, I'm pitching a lot faster. Okay. So the roll has a bigger increase. So let's do a roll test. Engine pip 1, rolling left, engaging boost, and then giving full power to engine. It's rolling a lot faster. Now, one engine power. You can see the roll is a lot slower. So for the slower and heavier ships, I think this effect is more significant. Now, the F8C Lightning, engaging boost. Now giving full power to engine. Oh, you can see the difference. There is a difference. Now, yaw left. One engine pip, engaging boost. Now giving full power to engine. Yep, there is an increase in the maneuverability in the yaw direction. Roll right. Engaging boost with 1 engine pip. Now I'm giving full engine pip. You can see the roll is faster. Now reduce to 1 engine pip. It slows down a little bit. Not as significant as the bigger ships, but you can see the difference. Next ship will be the F-7A Hornet Mark II. This is the medium fighter. So 1 engine pip, and then pitch up. Engaging boost. Giving full power to engine now. Yep, I can feel there is a difference because for the smaller ships, the maneuverability is already very high, so certain amount of increase don't feel that significant. Now let's try the roll. So roll left, engage boost, full power to engine, and then 1 pip to engine. You can see the speed up and slow down. Speed up and slow down. Yep, definitely. It's also affect the medium fighter as well, especially in the roll direction. The last ship will be the light fighter, the Gladius. Rolling left. Ooh, it's really fast already. Okay, engage boost. Now, engine to full. Engine to 0. Oh, you can see the difference. Full. And 1 pip. Especially when it slows down. You can feel the difference. Yes. Wow. So this does have serious applications on how we fly and how we dogfight with our ships. Now, before I finish editing this video, I just received further communication from Olekin that he just updated the Ship Performance Viewer website regarding this feature. Let's take a look. So let's just choose the Anvil Gladiator, for example. Now, the section that he updated is right here. It says Power Management Boost. He has added the Angular Velocity Multiplier. And this green line is exactly what it is. And now you can see this dotted line on the very edge of this chart. So this will be your current angular velocity multiplier is at. Right now is at 100% because we have full engine power. So if I give only 3 pips, 75% engine power. Now you can see the dotted line is sitting at 75%. So this is perfect because what I just said earlier is not entirely correct. I have switched the X and Y axes. So in my earlier video, I said the y-axis is the boost power and the x-axis is the angular velocity multiplier. That's the other way around. The x-axis, you can see 25%, 50%, 75%. This is the amount of boost or pips you give to your ship. And the y-axis is the angular velocity multiplier. Right now is 75%. If we give 50%, lower 1 more pip. Now you can see our angular velocity multiplier is only at 20%. It's not even 50-50. So you really need to give the majority of your engine power or engine pips here in order to get a higher boosted maneuverability. At 75%, you have about 80% of the boosted maneuverability. Now, he also added another section, which is right here. Boost angular velocity, pitch, yaw, and roll. And this will change according to your engine pip as well. Now, you can see, if you give only 1 pip to engine, it's 0%, which means right now your boosted maneuverability is same as pitch, yaw, and roll. Oh, boosted. Oh, he also added right here. You can see right now the boosted maneuverability is 40, 40, 130 with 1 engine pip. You have no extra boosted maneuverability. Now look at this. If you give 4 pip, see that number changes? Boosted maneuverability. Wow, this is awesome. Great job. Great job for this. Very, very important. So 48, 48, 156. You can see it reflects on the website already. both from this chart right here and from this angular velocity right here, especially here, boosted maneuverability. Let's go back to the Polaris. Look at this. 1 engine pip, no extra boosted maneuverability, 10, 8, 14. Now let's give to, let's say 25%. Or you only increase just a little bit, 10.8, 8.6, 16.1, not really significant. Now, if we give full, that's 15, 12, and 28. Only when you give full engine power, you will reach the highest boosted maneuverability. This is going to be very significant on how you maneuver every single ship in Star Citizen going forward.